Some people did not like the finale of Stranger Things. If you did, that's great. Some of the people who were disappointed specifically did not like this. That is, the climax being a big CGI battle. I think I know what the issue is here, as somebody who writes horror for a living and who has struggled with this. This person sums it up very well. Horror does not scale up very well. You have a situation where the fans expect some sort of a big climax, and I mean big in terms of scale and spectacle. But today, big means this: actors in a room acting against a blue wall. And I feel like this puts the creators in an almost impossible position, because a lot of the fans expect this to finally see the creature in full detail. They expect epic scale, but this just is not scary. You have to understand there's a science to this, and creatures are always scary in a specific setting that they were designed for. Jason Voorhees was specifically designed to be scary at a summer camp. In small town monster horror, like Stranger Things, like most of the books Stephen King has written, like half of the books I have written, the creatures are specifically crafted to be scary in that setting, to see this thing in your classroom, or at a shopping mall, or in your garage. I talk a lot about the Alien franchise, and the Xenomorph is a perfect example of this. It was perfectly crafted to be scary in the cramped confines of a dark spaceship. In the first sequel, when they upped the scale to have many aliens instead of one, they still were constantly confronting them in cramped spaces. If you put this thing in the middle of the desert, it's not scary. If you have 1,000,000 of them, it's not scary. Like, obviously in real life it would be scary if 1,000,000 of them showed up on Earth, but in terms of something you're watching on a movie screen, it just doesn't hit you the same way. The scariest possible thing is seeing one of these in a cramped air vent that you are crawling through. When you remove the characters and the creatures from that context so that they are now both existing in a pure CGI background, it's so incredibly difficult to maintain that same atmosphere and that same aura. And with horror, atmosphere is everything. But the longer these franchises go on, or the longer a series runs, the more the fans demand more and more scale. They demand to see that other dimension you've been talking about. They demand to fully see the creature that you've just hinted at before. But because of the way horror works, it is so difficult to make this hit with the same impact as a single terrified child hiding in the dark from something he can't even see.